Hello guys. Welcome back to my channel, Star Moonchild. I'm just getting some things situated here. Just give me a moment. It's been really interesting these past couple of days. I saw like an enormous shift. Like it was really weird. It was almost like it was so weird. It was like some shit out of the fairy tales, like how when you see the villain, the villains, and then they use like black magic or spell work, and they like make shit change right away, but it really don't be. It's really not that, and it's like for instance in the movie Snow White with the which one was it? Which one was it called? Jeez. I don't know if the hunters, something about the hunters, and basically the queen had a spell over she basically had cast a spell, the ice queen. I'm not even gonna get into her sister Ravenna, but she had cast a spell, and two people in the castle, they had really loved each other, the man, the girl, and the guy, and she didn't like the fact that they loved each other because she once loved somebody before in a past life. Well, it comes off like it's a past life. But she once loved someone before, but her sister cast a spell on the person she loved because she wanted to. The love was for real, it was true. But her sister didn't believe in love because her mother had put a spell on her sister. So her sister was never able to find real love ever. That was the spell. And part of that spell was her being able to keep her power because she had traded it for her mother had basically put a spell on her to not find love and have more power and more beauty. So her sister, however, had found love, and the queen, her Ravenna, the other sister, didn't like that. So she put a spell on her I want to say child's father, because they did have a baby, to kill the baby so that it could look like that guy betrayed her, because the sister wanted to be right, because they actually really did love each other, but she couldn't deal with that. She wanted to manipulate and deceive her sister to believe like, nah, love is not real and I'm gonna show you. But it was a lie, it was an illusion. And so when to fast forward it, two other people were in love, and that same sister that got betrayed by her sister wanted them to feel just like how she felt, because now her heart was cold. So she wanted other people to feel how she felt, because she was like in some internal pain. It was like a curse. Like she was just an internal pain. And she wanted those people to feel it too, because they actually felt love and warm and gentleness, and she didn't like it. And so once that spell was broken, the illusion was lifted, and the spell was over. Well, that's how it's been feeling. Like I literally watched stuff just be like great, and then all of a sudden it was like a spell. And I'm like, okay, for instance, for example, I channeled a angel number that talked about accidents, and I'm like, what the heck is going on? And then I ended up on my social media to do a live reading, and these people were talking about, this guy came on out of nowhere. He was a priestess, and he was saying something about he had a horrible day, and he was talking about things that I'm familiar with. And then there were other people commenting on his page saying, yeah, because I got in an accident today, like 3 people. And then there were other people saying how their day was so horrible, and I'm just sitting here stuck looking like, what the hell is going on? And then I'm also like, that is interesting, because I channeled an angel number that talked about accidents. So literally the past couple of days, it literally looked like somebody just took a spell and was like a curse, or a spell and was like, psh. But I know it's an illusion. That's the thing. I know it is. But just to see it, like for me to literally watch the energy shift like that, I was like, wow, okay, this is crazy. Like I know something's going on, like for real. But I'm about to get into this reading. We about to see what's going on. I don't know why I feel like it's gonna be a long reading. Jeez. My cat, she likes to come and snatch my door open. And I like to be in complete, like a room just to myself when I do a reading. I don't want no door open, anything. Okay? I've already saged my house, but I want to keep my energy that I got going on here in here. So I don't want any energy from out there. All right, I'm trying to get, okay, I'm not going to try to take it loose right now. I'm going to just let that go. But this deck, I have this deck called Sacred Geometry Activations deck that I liked a lot. And then I got another one I found. It's called Sacred Geometry of Relationships. But I had to be honest, it was a lot like the one I already got. But I'm gonna still pull from here. She opened my door again. This cat just don't stop, man. I don't have to put her out. I see she already about to be on 10. Let me just do that now so I don't get interrupted in the middle of the reading. Dharma. Come on, Dharma. Dharma, what's wrong? Let me see, let y'all see her. See, look at her. She just come on down. Okay, I gotta put Dharma on here. She hasn't been there. Hey, she gonna run under the bed. Dharma, come on. Okay, one more time. I'm gonna put you. Jeez, little fighter. She ran under the bed, so I couldn't put her all the way out because this room is connected to another room. Oh, geez. All right. I'm sorry, y'all. I really am. My cat is interesting. My hand's so small. I'll tell you, my hands. Okay. Wow. This is amazing. This is amazing. So I have Grace here. So number 6. I have this heart chakra here. Okay. And I have this soul card here. But I can't tell if it was in reverse or not, because the way when I was shuffling, these cards fell out of nowhere, and I just took that as a sign that I'm supposed to have these. And as a matter of fact, before I did a reading, I pulled a card for myself from this deck, and I received this card. So that's how I know, like, I'm supposed to have these. But this card, I can't tell if it was in reverse or not. Okay, and that's what's bothering me. Let me see what I'm going to do. I'm going to just get another card just to back that up, okay? Oh, wow. Okay. Oh, well, time is in reverse. And romantic love is upright. Okay. Third chakra, divine masculine, is in the middle of this deck. All right, just getting ready to be. All right, I'm hearing a lot of messages already. This is coming off as like there's a okay, because I'm still learning, guys, but there's an energy here, like there's an energy here Because I have this third chakra card here. That's for the solar plexus. Okay. So some people are doing some work on themselves, but that solar plexus was under this divine masculine. So the divine masculine and possibly the feminine is doing work on themselves, right? But there's an energy here like spell work, like somebody tampering with something. Because I was hearing a lot of messages about like things that like some of us are not even aware of. Like I'm sure things are playing out now with the elite and things like that. There's some things playing out here in this physical world, but there's also some things playing out in the spiritual world that a lot of people are just unaware of. And it has something to do with the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Okay, someone's struggling to be in the present moment right now because they're working on themselves. That's why this soul card came out in reverse earlier, and they backed it up with this solar plexus card to basically let you know, like, because there's also a curiosity card here about the present moment, and this time card speaks about the present moment. It's almost like what I'm hearing is this relationship between this connection. It's almost like I'm hearing something about time and this kind of like needing to take its course. All right, I'm gonna clarify some of these cards. Well, I'm gonna leave this like this, and I'm going to get a card for the situation is what I'm going to do. These are some like heavy hitters. It's ironic that I brought up the Snow White thing about the two people being in unconditional love, but two queens actually didn't want to see that happen. But one only didn't want to see it happen because she was under an illusion. She wasn't aware that like what she once had at one point was true love. Her sister just cast a spell to make her believe, to miss out on that opportunity that she had, because she put her sister, which is another queen's child's father, under a spell. Okay. And when he woke up out of the spell, he had already done what he had done. He already had killed the child. So I mean, that's that. So it was like a sabotage. I'm hearing like it's funny because I did this in another reading. There are people out there that's trying to sabotage this relationship. Like there are people out there actually doing spell work. And I don't believe that it's like a it's a group with force. Is what I'm saying. Hey guys, I do apologize. The weirdest thing just happened, and I'm still trying to like I don't even listen. I don't even know. Listen, I don't, dude. Listen, I don't even know what to say because I really just watched my phone after I said the last thing I said. I watched my phone. The screen went black, and then a little white circle in the middle, like when an iPhone is buffering. And so I just stared at it and pause. And then, like, I looked at my phone because I thought my phone was dead, but my phone was fully charged. And then my phone just like returned back to the home screen. So then I sat there and I said to God and my angels, I said, listen, do y'all want me to stop? And then I thought about it and I'm like, nah. So, nah, they don't. So something don't want me to get this message out here. Okay? I still don't know what to say about that. That was really interesting. Yeah, let me just get this going. So that was, I don't even know what to say. Like, I don't know what to say not because I don't believe in angels and miraculous things. No, that's not why. Because God and the angels have worked miracles in my life, so I know they're possible. Okay. What I haven't seen yet, though, to be honest with you, is spell work and black magic, like really in my face, like it just was. I haven't seen that yet, so that's why I'm sitting here like not knowing what to say, because I know damn well my angels and God want me to deliver this message. So that's why I'm like, this is weird. Okay, so this is getting ready to be long, y'all, possibly deep, so bear with me, because that was a lot. I would really advise anybody that watches my channel to really go back, listen to all my messages, and really pay attention to what's going on in your life right now. Like, pay attention to everything. Please don't leave out anything, no details. Pay attention to the people around you. Pay attention to how you feel when they're around you. Pay attention to how you feel when you walk outside on certain days. Pay attention to what time of the day you walk outside and how you feel versus not paying attention. Pay attention to the music that you're listening to, okay? Pay attention to why something might suddenly pop on your phone out of nowhere at a certain time or when you're feeling a certain way. Pay attention to the stuff that's coming on the TV. Pay attention to the people mostly around you that's talking. Really hear what they're saying. That was really weird. I'm still taken back. And it's interesting because when I first started my channel, I literally had a video that was like beautiful. It was almost like a series to this. And now, basically what happened just now happened to me when I first started. But I had an iPhone XS and it was full. And what was ironic even about that, and I hate to keep talking, but they want me to for a reason. What was ironic about that was that during the summer, and I'm going to repeat this again, I was taking pictures all summer long and videos of my jewelry, and I was fine. Then all of a sudden, when I decided to come out of my shell some more and do readings, that same phone would not hold none of my videos. I had to go in and delete so much stuff because I was not going to let anything stop me from getting out these videos. I didn't care. Okay? I didn't even know how to edit. And I still was like, I don't care. They want me to do this. I'm about to do these videos and I'm going to learn how to edit. I don't care. I don't care what it takes. Right? And I did. Right? But then when I was learning how to edit, I accidentally checked up one of the videos, right? But I'm learning in that present moment, so I'm not about to let that discourage me. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make it work. Well, it didn't work. But what it showed me was how in my resilience and me kept fighting for God, whatever that energy was that did not want to see me make it through, made sure or tried to make sure that it wasn't going to make it through, right? And that was God's way of showing me, see how far they will go, because I still made it through. I'm still able to do more videos and possibly put the same messages in throughout those videos. But you still see how they will go that far, just so you can have you doubting yourself, because you're that powerful, because they know you're that powerful, that if they can have you doubting yourself, it's over for you, because you are that powerful. That's why whoever you are right now, you have to really watch who you're around, what you say, and what you're doing, because you are that powerful, that it wants to stop you at all odds. All right, I want to clarify this time card in reverse. So yeah, I am hearing that there is some black magic going on right now, spell work, and it's all intended to have those that are the chosen ones, I'm hearing, to have you doubting yourselves. I don't want to say the chosen ones, because I'm still trying to understand what that means. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Like, I have a hard time sometimes understanding what that means, because you choose your reality. You choose to have your life how you want to have it, right? Regardless of black magic or not, you still choose. You still could say, yeah, whatever, but that ain't gonna stop me. You got that choice to say that. You got that choice to be that and do that and think that and all that. Is that what makes you a chosen one? I don't know. But anyway, if somebody had an answer, put it in the comments. Can you please clarify this time card in reverse, angels? Okay, 3 of these. Oh, wait, that's too much. That's just too much. That's too much. Okay. So I have this Island Time Wellness Oracle deck. It says, time in reverse says girl talk. Time with friends, moving on, happy, single, living in the moment, have fun. Okay. Okay. Kisses. Unconditionally loving, giving, receiving, affection, falling in love. That was after girl talk for time in reverse. Paradise. Happiness, expansion, joy, playfulness, oneness, enjoying each other. Okay. Camera. Reminiscing, keepsake, learn from the past, make merry. Okay. That depends on the situation. So let me just pull all these out. Sunglasses. Okay. I like you. This is a lot. Photograph. Somebody's looking at somebody's pictures. This is about this divine masculine. Okay. Okay, I said this was going to be deep. All right. All right, let me just rerun this from the back, okay? Because I need to make this really clear for somebody, so they won't take this the wrong way, because I see what's going on here. That's why they was having me bring up that. They actually showed me a vision of the movie, the Snow White movie. And then before that I said it's been real weird. I just feel like a shift happened. like almost like somebody did spell work. That's why I gave y'all the Snow White movie, because that's exactly what it felt like, right? There's an energy here that's just like that movie, those movies. Somebody here, divine feminine and masculine, whoever you were in your past life, you were very powerful. Very, 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 very powerful. And you really loved your divine feminine. Okay? You really, really did. You guys were like, I don't understand envy, okay? So please forgive me if when I speak, you're confused. The terminology they use, you guys were the envy of whatever. I don't really know the statement, but that's what it was. But for me, I don't understand that, because for myself, I personally, I'm happy to see people in love. I'm really happy. Like, it makes me happy. It really does. And people probably will have a hard time believing that, but it does. It really makes me happy. Even if I don't have it for myself at the moment, I'm happy to see others. Now, when that time comes, because we are human, when that time comes when something comes over me, even when I don't want it to, and my heart naturally just would like to see me have that, because I know who I am. I know I have a great heart. So hell yeah, why wouldn't I want to see me have that? Hell yeah. What? That makes all the sense for me, right? I get sad, but I don't allow it to take over me. I just acknowledge how I'm feeling, and I'm like, wow, you really have a heart. It lets me know that I really have a heart. So that's a beautiful thing. So I don't understand how people envy stuff like this. Why wouldn't you work on yourself to have the same thing, right? Like, that should motivate you. That's why I like to see it, because it motivates me, right? But what I'm getting from these cards, and with the energy that I'm feeling, and what I've seen with my own two eyes, okay, is that there were a lot of people jealous of this relationship. That's why these cards, that's why when I kept picking up these cards, I'm like, this shit is all over the place. Literally, with the time, you have girl talk here. It's got this basically a girl, she's moving on. She not thinking about the dude no more. She like, I'm over it. She hanging out with her friends. She getting cute. All of that type of stuff. Then there's another card come out with paradise for like some type of romantic getaway, right? Okay. So then I'm looking like, well, how did this energy jump from her being happy and single, and then all of a sudden now she going on a vacation with her boo? Judging by this, she don't have a boo. Judging by this card, look like she like, yeah, I like her, but I ain't got time. That's the energy I'm looking at, right? For him to just be like, oh, now she at like a look at this card, like she at a resort with like an island. Like, how she go from there to there? Then I'm like, then she go from that to a camera, where this camera is basically saying whoever, and this is the divine masculine's energy. So I'm gonna put this on one side, because these two different energies. That's why. So she go from that energy to them going on the vacation or whatever to the divine masculine. Now he's looking all in his cameras. He's looking at old photos of her. He's not even only looking at old photos of her, because I was just about to go off that. He's stalking her, because his sunglasses is here. He's like watching her. She don't even know it. He's gaslighting her, like, um, trying to make her believe that he really don't like her like that when he really do, right? Because he doing the most right now, right? So I'm like, well, how we go from this energy to that energy to, because the girl, the divine feminine, she's still in her single energy. Like, man, I ain't think about that. That's where she at. Like, whoever this feminine is, she's not in this energy whereby it's like I'm channeling, okay? Because that's what they got me doing. She's in this energy whereby it's not like she's hurting anymore about it. She's accepted it for what it is what I'm saying. Like, whoever this female was, she had a hard time doing that because she wasn't shown how to do that, is what I'm hearing. That's why this solar plexus is here. She wasn't shown how to do that. And so now she's just in this energy like, whoever this is, she worked really hard to get here, okay? This person had to reparent themselves. Real talk. So, whoever this person is, whoever this divine feminine is, like, she really has gotten to a point where she's put herself first. And that's commendable. But it took her a lot of work to get there. So she ready to just live life right now. She not thinking about this no more. But again, it's not one of those things where those girls that act like they don't care, but they really still do care. This ain't that. She really do care. And she said it and told this person, and she's voiced her opinion. Like, I'm hearing some of y'all were guided to contact this person a few more times to apologize. Whoever this is, y'all must have gotten into like some arguments or whatever, and I'm still channeling. And this person, this divine masculine, it could have been either or, but I'm hearing more of this divine masculine energy did you wrong. Like did you real wrong. And it was some spell work. This person at one point, yeah, this person at one point was doing you bold. Like, I don't want to be emotional, but I can feel whoever you are. Like, this person really hurt you to your soul. That's why this soul card was here in reverse. Like, this person hurt you to your soul. And you know that this person is your twin. You know it. You were divinely guided to do everything you did in this relationship. But this person can't take accountability for their actions because of their ego. That's why this gaslighting card was here on these sunglasses, because this person right here can't take responsibility for their actions. Like, this person knew too. No, at some point, this person did doubt you. You came to this person and you told this person that you guys were twin flames, and you explained a lot in connection to this relationship. Like, this person is not as spiritually as advanced as you are, I'm hearing. And so you knew that already because you were awakened to this connection, and you were awakened in a very deep way. Like, I'm hearing you and this person's ancestors know each other. That's how deep this is. This is like a family thing. And they reminded you basically everything about this person. Like, they basically showed you this person's heart. You know this person's heart to the T because it's just like yours. I'm hearing. Like God created y'all just alike. So you know it to the T. Like this is very, very deep. This is very, very deep. You even were told, whoever you are, by your ancestors, that your ancestors work with God and angels. They're very close. Very close. That's your ancestors told you or reminded you because you had forgot who you were. And you went through some type of like awakening, like deep awakening. And it reminded you who you were. But you were having a hard time believing it, I'm hearing. Like you were struggling with that. And you went through a lot to get to where you are, is what I'm hearing. This is sad because I hate to deliver these type of messages, but I'm also hearing for this divine feminine, you have a lot of people jealous of you. You came in encounter with a lot of people jealous of you as well growing up. Some of you, even your own mother, I'm hearing. And you blamed a lot of it on yourself. This is a lot, okay? So it's so many messages that like you blamed a lot of it on yourself. You were spiritually gifted as a child. Like you've been this way since you were little. This is not something new for you, okay? And it looks like this is divine because you were awakened at the right time. Like you weren't supposed to awake yet. Everything that happened to you in your childhood happened to you for a reason. That's why this time is in reverse. Everything that happened to you happened for a reason. You awakened right when you were supposed to. I almost bet when I get ready to use my Work Your Light Oracle deck, there's some cards I'm expecting to see with this reading. And I said all that to say because of who you are divine feminine, at some point during this connection, your divine masculine did something, okay? And you probably were thrown off yourself because you were awakened at a point where you had to learn yourself again and learn so much. And I think somewhere in here, because you were divinely guided to guide your twin. You were divine. You were told to go to your twin to help awaken your twin, but you weren't supposed to get yourself all too involved in it. Like you can't, even though it's your twin, you can't walk their journey for them. They have to walk it themselves. And I'm hearing like, because you didn't know what to do, and you were shown so many things in regards to this connection and how it initially fell apart in the first place, you took on the burden of trying to awaken yourself and him. And when I say awaken yourself, you had already awakened divine feminine, but you had so much you needed to learn about yourself. So when you went, because you were guided to do so, However, when you went, you were supposed to plant the seed and walk away. And get back in this energy. But I don't think you did. I think you tried to, and I don't even think you realized it. I think you tried to control this person without realizing it. Because with you being shown the dynamics of this connection and how it could end up, because I'm hearing for some of you divine feminines, you're psychic. You could predict shit. And with you having that ability and being able to see something play out before it play out, you were trying to prevent that from happening. But in trying to prevent that from happening, you forgot that you weren't even aware that I'm hearing you weren't even aware that you had so much more to learn and to do in a certain amount of time. Okay, is what I'm hearing. But you spent a lot of your time you spent too much time worrying about this person and worrying about yourself, basically. And you were supposed to worry more about yourself. So that's how this person was able to gaslight you and have you doubting yourself and who you were, because you spent too much time worrying about this person. And that fucked with your sense of self. And in that process of that, okay, you hold the power to this connection. So if any dark forces cut you down, they cut the whole thing down because you're that powerful. So with you not worrying about yourself and worrying more about this person, was almost like you became vulnerable and susceptible to things. And in that process, your divine masculine got caught up in things he weren't supposed to get caught up in. And it's not your fault. So don't think that. You just didn't know. You learned a lesson about who you are, about who you really are. That was supposed to happen too. So that you would realize just how powerful you really are. You were predicting things and seeing things that happen, or feeling things were going to happen, and you were doubting yourself and saying it's not going to happen, and you actually watched some of the things play out, and then when they did, you felt all types of things. There's an energy here that doesn't want what I'm saying to get out, and doesn't want this person to know any of this. Like, there's an energy in here that wants both of you actually to stay all over the place. This divine masculine has some spell work done on him. And that's intentional too. So that when he actually comes out of this, he's going to learn about himself. He's going to learn things about whoever this divine masculine is. He has a very big heart too. But when he's unbalanced, he can be very manipulative. He can be a lot of not so great things, but he's in it. That's because he's in his shadow energy. Okay? And because he's in his shadow energy, that's why he has to go through this process. Because I'm hearing this divine masculine needs to take accountability, stop being manipulating, stop lying, stop deceiving. Like, this person has a lot of work to do, okay? But this person has to walk his own journey to get there. Nobody can do it for him. And he's been struggling. And he's with his struggle, he's also been treating his divine feminine very, very bad. And she went through all of that, and she learned her lesson, and she closed that cycle. And so now she's in another type of energy. And that's what's putting him in this energy of going back, looking at photos, acting like he don't like her when he really do. Because I got this I like you card here. Someone is liking you, okay? He looking at old photos and wanting to make some new memories. I have a photograph here along with this camera, along with the sunglasses, stalking you. He misses you, but he trying to act like he don't. And he knows, it's like you guys are, you are connected. So he knows certain things of how you feel, but he doesn't know everything. Like, you're the high priestess, so you know more than he thinks you know. He knows some things too, but he doesn't know that he is not aware that you know what you know, is what I'm saying. And you're being divinely guided to put yourself in this energy on purpose, to show you how to love yourself more, and to show you how to value yourself more, and just to, so you could get in that femininity, so you could get in that girliness. Because for wherever you were not able to do that as a child, and as growing up as a like your whole life, basically. I'm hearing like you never had a chance to put yourself first. You never put yourself first. You always put everybody else ahead of you, is what I'm hearing. And you never had that time to just kick back and be soft and be vulnerable and like hang out with your girls, talk about boys. Like, I'm hearing like whoever you are, you never had a chance to do that. Like, you don't even know what that's like, is what I'm hearing. Okay. Oh, that's just the thing. We haven't even got to the situation, y'all, and this is already a lot. And the reason why, divine feminine, you're being guided to walk away from this, or you were guided to just walk away, is because with this person not knowing who they are, this divine masculine, it affects you. I say this because with you having the abilities you have, with you being empathic, with you being able to, and let me make this clear. The divine feminine I'm talking about, this person is empathic in a ways where they feel emotions from ranges, the depth. Like, they can feel a person from another country. And I'm so serious. They can feel things, they can know things, they can see things, I'm hearing, without even really understanding how. And then I heard, for you, divine feminine, like I said earlier, it has played out and you were just kind of like, it was so much that it kind of like traumatized you, because you weren't even aware that you had abilities to that effect, is what I'm hearing. And you had to heal from that to be able to, just to be able to be comfortable with having those abilities. You had to go through that because you were uncomfortable at one point. You thought you were going crazy. It's what I'm hearing. This is so beautiful, but yet so sad. Because I see a lot of manipulation with this connection. Like I could feel it. I'm seeing visions right now. I'm seeing people. I'm seeing females laughing because this guy, he's not aware of who he is, and he's being used and manipulated, or he's been used and manipulated, and he doesn't even know it. And like whoever he is, he has some sort of level of, like, you're supposed to have compassion for everybody, don't get me wrong, but this guy is so like, it's almost like a sense of blinding. He can't see for real because he's so compassionate and his heart is so big that these women that did him wrong, like, they did him wrong. And like the way they talked about him, he still has this sense of compassion and this sense of love and hope for this woman. And it's like she wouldn't even lend out, I don't even know how to say it, but anybody ever seen the movie Diary of a Mad Black Woman when the other lady was gonna have him killed, the one that he left her for? That's what this lady is like. That's that energy, like karmic energy. Like basically, I'm gonna drag you through the mud till I kill you. Like, that's crazy. And this divine masculine still has some type of love for this person. So that's why this person is being held back karmically, because the divine is trying to show you, like, it's okay for you to have a heart. It's okay for you to have compassion, but you're lying to yourself. Like, you need to see the truth. You need to really see who you are so you can see who other people are. And that lying that this divine masculine is doing for himself, he's creating for himself, is also created the reason why this divine feminine is in this energy, because, like, you're lying to yourself about how you feel about this divine feminine. So much that you are willing to put this connection through this unnecessary pain, and you know she can feel you. You know that. So why would you do that to yourself? That's not showing yourself self-love. It's not about her, it's about you. Why would you do it to yourself? Why would you miss out on the blessings that the divine has for you to intentionally hurt somebody else? You're only hurting yourself. That's why you stalking now. You making you look crazy. For nothing, for something you don't even have to do. You looking at old photographs. You trying to make her doubt herself now after she didn't went through all of that to fix herself and work on herself. This girl has been through hell. And you are trying, do you really love her? Why would you do that to somebody you really love? I'm seeing these cards here, you do. So why would you do that to her and yourself? Why would you do it? And she already knows what you're doing as well. So guess how you're making yourself look? You're letting that karmic energy win over you. That's all you're doing. That's exactly what they want you to do. That's exactly what they want you to do, divine masculine. You're hurting yourself. That's deep. You're hurting yourself. Because guess what? This divine feminine has been through a lot and has still managed to maintain her faith. Okay? Through it all. When she comes out of the energy finally of, she's already gone through the denial and all of that some women go through. It's okay. But what matters is she came through it. So now she's in the energy now where she can accept the situation because she's accepted herself. And with her being able to just accept the energy how it is and what you're doing, because she already knows what you're doing, with her being able to accept all of that, When she gets out, when she moves to the energy of now, it's just like, okay, he really don't care. He was lying to himself. Because if you continue in this energy, divine masculine, that is what will happen. The divine will allow this to happen just so you can see yourself. And when you finally wake up and see what you have created, it's gonna be a challenge for you. It's gonna be a struggle to get yourself out that energy. And the divine is giving you an opportunity now to get yourself out of that energy before it goes too far. Because when she comes out of accepting it and still loving you deeply, and just finally coming to a point where she's like, well, I love him, I really do, but and she just finds the strength to really move on, you're gonna hurt yourself. You're gonna hurt yourself because this is your twin. This is the person that God put you two together to help and protect each other from this world. And not even only to protect from this world, for you guys to like radiate that unconditional love that you have for one another for others to see. People need to see that right now. It's horrible outside. That type of unconditional love can change a lot. But my heart goes out to this divine feminine because I know you really, really love him. You really do. But now you are having to make a choice of loving yourself first. Ooh, that's long. So let me get a message for the situation. They had me channel all of that. Wow. We're 43 minutes into. I got this kisses card here. That's here too. Unconditionally loving, giving and receiving, affection, falling in love. And that's why I said these cards are all over the place, because we got cards here talking about deep in love, but then this divine masculine is, still being deceitful, acting like he don't care, but then he looking at photographs and I'm outdone. Like, boy, get on the phone and be a man up and call that girl. That's how I'm feeling. Like that's part of the point of this. That's part of the point of this. This is the divine trying to grow up this masculine. Like, just grow up. Because whoever he is, he's still operating like a teenager. And they're just wanting him to grow up. And part of growing up is taking accountability. That's part of growing up. Even when it hurts. Even when it hurts. That's growing up hurts. I realize that. And it's gonna hurt sometime. That's life. So let's get a card for the situation. Like, this person taking that shift and growing up, shifts will shift a lot in their lives for this divine masculine. Alright? But this divine masculine really loves his divine feminine. I'm just wondering why he hasn't told her yet. Instead of acting like he doesn't. That's a silly game to play. But nevertheless, this is teaching both of them about unconditional love for themselves and for other people. Okay, I got this leap. Is it gonna focus? Leap, you go first, the universe will catch you. Okay, that's the situation. And then I have this Starseed card for this Work Your Oracle deck. But the thing is, this Starseed card is in reverse. And then I have this Soul Family, calling your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. In reverse for the situation. I'm going to channel this from here, and then I'm going to pull the cards. This is piggybacking off what I was saying about this connection. I believe that either the divine wants, and also you guys are starseeds, which confirms what I was saying earlier. You are ancient. The divine wants either the both of you to leap, so you can start working on your soul family, or one of you to leap. The divine wants one of you to take the first initiative step to preparing this connection, because the energy is here now for this. But I'm going to find out who, right? I have been wanting this deck for forever, and I finally found it. I finally found it. But when I received it, I'm hoping it wasn't one of those, because they got a lot of them now that they're selling their reprints, and I didn't want a reprint. I wanted the original, and I got it. So let's see here. Let's see who the divine wants to leap first. And they're also asking, whether it be the divine feminine or the masculine, they're saying to you with this soul family card, like, calling your tribe, you don't have to do it alone. Like, call on your guardian angels, call on your ascended masters, call on God to ask you and guide you as to how to, you know, deal with this situation. I don't know if you guys had some awful words said or some things said and you haven't been speaking for a while, because it's what it comes off as. The universe is here to assist you, to help you with it and how to go about it. All you have to do is reach out. That's what I'm hearing for that. Okay. But let me see who needs to take the leap first. I would like to say, you know, hypothetically, that I would think it would be both of you. But let's see. There may be more to this than I'm aware. Okay, angels. What lights you up? Can you clarify this? Okay. All right. This Page of Cups. You see it's a guy on here, and he looks young, right? So what's this divine masculine? Which is what I was picking up. And then there's this star card here for healing. Here. The universe wants you, divine masculine. Okay, because that's what clarified this card. And remember I said it was the divine wants to grow you up. And this is the step to shift. This is the shift to growing you up. This right here. Because we've talked about that earlier, guys. We don't need to beat a dead horse with whatever the saying is. I don't know. You see this star card here? And then you see this leap. The universe will catch you. You go first, the universe will catch you. And then they're just confirming what I said earlier about this is the way the divine wants to grow you up. This is a Page of Cups. The Page is the youngest in the deck. Okay? The youngest. Right before, is it the Page, the Knight, and the King? This is the divine's way of growing you up. Because you are aware, you know what you've done in the past in regards to this connection and how you hurt this girl. You know what you've done. And sometimes when you just know what you've done, and you know what you've done, Sometimes you just need to just go and just say, I'm sorry. You know what you done. Like, why would you do that to yourself? So that's what the divine is saying for you. Like, leap, you go first. The universe will catch you. Like, the divine wants you to go ahead and make that step to heal this connection, okay? And then with this 5 of Wands at the bottom in reverse, that's what the divine is offering to you. That's the energy that the divine is offering to you right now. To release this conflict, okay? Divine masculine, that's the situation. Now, because they need you to start working on this soul family. You guys are supposed to have a kid, by the way. You see these 2 dolphins here, or these whales in the background? And you see how they got like other kids, little babies around them? Hold on one second. Whoever this divine masculine, whoever you are, you have been lying to yourself, telling yourself you don't love this girl, and you have been trying to get over this girl, and it wasn't working, and you were angry, trying to figure out why it wasn't working, and you knew the answer the whole time, though. She already told you guys were twin flames. As a matter of fact, after she told you, you were confirmed through the divine. I know you were, because I'm saying it here. I could tell. If you already didn't know who she was, these cards wouldn't be here. The type of energy that I'm picking up with these cards, these wouldn't be here. It would be a whole nother type of energy. And I know exactly what energy it would be because I've channeled it before. It wouldn't be this. That's how I know you know. That's how I know you know. If you didn't know, we wouldn't have this divine masculine card out here in the first place. That's how I know you know. That's how I know you know. That's how I know you know. That right there. That's the giveaway. You know. So why would you... You know what? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I have 3 brothers, and all of my brothers do not play about their women. I had 8 uncles, and all of my uncles never played about their women or played with their women, period. I come from that kind of family of men. So I don't understand this type of energy. It makes me laugh. And I'm not laughing to laugh at you. I'm laughing because when you decide that you want to grow up and be a man, you won't like that for yourself. That's why I'm laughing, because I literally was not around men like that. The only man that I was around like that was my stepdaddy, the person that manipulated and lied. But I knew his condition because I still had uncles that weren't like that. I went to a private school and I seen examples of better men that weren't like that. So I knew already that my stepdad had a problem. I knew it. And I didn't hold it against him. I just didn't like the fact that he was abusive to me. That was the only thing I didn't like. But I never held against him that he had that issue. I knew why he had the issue. He wasn't shown something. He didn't have a father example or something. Okay? That's why I don't understand why, like, why would you do this? Like, you just hurting yourself, as I was saying earlier. But let me, that's why I can laugh about it. Because when you get to a point, and I was just saying this to somebody the other day, when you get to a point where you look back and you see why you did the things you did, you come from a place of unconditional love and healing, you can laugh at that shit. It's funny. Sorry. And then when you do that, when you get in situations where you start to see yourself in energy that you don't like, you can check yourself right then and there and fix you right then and there. It only take 3 seconds to fix you. All you got to do is be present and acknowledge it. And then if you don't know how to do it yourself, ask for help and you shall receive. That's why I say people choose to do the things they do. And I get that some people aren't self-aware, but even when you're not self-aware, your body speaks to you. I know. I went through it. I might have had not been self-aware, but my body started to talk to me and I started to listen. And then with that listening, I started to be like, okay, how do I do something about this? And God knew that I didn't know what to do. That's why when I started to listen to my body and listen to my soul, I started receiving answers, because God knew I didn't know what to do. But I started asking the right questions, and I was really sincere, and I really wanted to open up my heart, and I received grace. So let's see right here, Starseed, what lights you up. It's in reverse. Just curious. Angels, can you clarify this card? This is about to be an hour long. Wow. Okay. Whoa. All right. Okay. Now, we have codependency, divine masculine. You're in some codependent energy. But I'm going to clarify that. Playfulness. To recapture romance, allow your inner youth spirit to spirit of fun to shine. And then religious factors. Well, religious factors is in reverse. So, that confirms what I was saying earlier, that you know who you are. You know that this is your twin flame. That's why this is in reverse, because you two are connected spiritually. You already know it. They're just confirming what I'm saying. You already know. So that's not even in the way. It's you. It's you. Healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Let's see something here. It's just funny that they brought that out. And I said my stepdaddy had issues, but I was around different types of men, and I saw what, like, you know, a man that loves himself looks like. I saw what that looked like, even though I saw that he didn't. And they brought out this card, and I knew his condition. Like I said, I just wanted him to stop fucking with me. Other than that, I didn't care about that. But I let that go. I just wanted to bring that home, because that was the point that they were making here with this reading. That's why they brought it out. I channeled it and they said, they so funny. Okay, starseed. And they just clarifying the starseed that you're a starseed. But you are not shining as bright as you could, because divine masculine. You healing this connection, like I said, it grows you up, right? But it also brings out that light in you, that inner child, that innocence. This female that you love so dearly, she brings out your inner child. You don't even probably want to tell her that either, but she already knows it. So there's no use of hiding it. That's why the divine is doing this, okay? Because you're still trying to hide things that basically have already been revealed. There's no hiding nothing no more. It's over for that. That game's over, masculine. So you might as well just cut it up, let it go. Okay? The game is over. It's out in the open. Everybody knows. Okay? Everybody knows. So I would just, and I want to see for this codependency card, like, who is it referring to? Angels, can you clarify this codependency card? Oh, shit. Okay, this high priestess is sideways. And then there's a Knight of Pentacles at the deck. Okay, this is how I'm reading this. Divine Feminine, you are the High Priestess. You know about this. Like we've been talking about this whole time. You know what's going on. You already know. You already know that this person is being guided to do this at this very moment. You know. But the divine is saying for you, that's why you got this girl talk card here. To not, even though you know, like don't wait on this to happen. Like don't sit back and just wait on this to happen. Still do what you do, is what they're saying. Go out, hang out with your friends, do what you do. So that you won't unawarely put yourself in this energy because you do know. Because that could be easy for you to fall and slip into. Okay? That's how I'm reading this. That's what was clarified with this codependent card. That's why this Knight of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck, because the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight in the deck. This is basically like a prediction of what's going to happen. And in this theme earlier, that's why this theme was channeled so long, and that's why this time card is here, okay? This is what this person is either going through right now, or will start to go through. This right here is a cycle on its own, okay? And I'm going to look and start to see this right here is probably going to be a 30-day cycle within itself, okay? That's why this right here that was channeled was almost 30 minutes long, or a little bit more than 30 minutes long, because this probably is going to be a 30-day cycle this person has to go through. That's why this energy was all over the place when I channeled it. That's why they put this camera here, photos, sunglasses, paradise. Like I said, this energy was all over this place. I couldn't tell if this person liked this person or not. But then when I gathered all the cards, I'm like, oh, okay. I see what's going on. It was piggybacking also off of what I was talking about earlier with the spell work and all of that. When this person come out of that, they're going to end up going through this. They're probably going through that spell work karmic energy right now. And when they come out of that illusion, they're going to go through this cycle. That's why the divine is saying to you, High Priestess, Empress, Divine Feminine, don't get codependent on this, because once this person comes out of this cycle, because they're in a cycle now where they got some type of rose-colored glasses, they're under some type of illusion, and they're in their shadow energy, okay? And when they come out of that, they're going to start going through this, watching you, feeling some type of way, but acting like they don't like you, and then they're going to go through being nudged to heal this connection, okay? And then we're going to see how that works. But the divine is telling you, even though you see all this, don't become codependent on it, okay? That's what you're being told, because you need to keep yourself in your high vibrational energy. So, all right, that's the situation. Ooh-wee. Long one. Now let me get a card for the action. It's so funny. Once I get past that channel of the theme and the situation, the action and the outcome is so simple. So simple. Oh, and also, well, this healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. I actually want to clarify that too, because for some reason I'm feeling like it's got something to do with, I don't know, maybe this divine masculine's mother or father, but I'm gonna find out. I love relationships where there's an inner child essence there. I think it's beautiful. I think it always keeps the relationship fresh, because it's pure and it's innocent, and it's just that wow factor of I don't know, I genuinely don't know. I think that's adorable. But let me clarify this healing family issues card because I want to put the message out there for whomever needs to hear it. There's a six of Pentacles, reciprocity, giving and receiving. Okay, this divine feminine has some issues to deal with within her family, is what I'm seeing. This divine feminine did not receive a lot of nurturing at home. That's why the Queen of Cups is the card they picked out in reverse. But this person is very intuitive. That's why there's also the Six of Pentacles is here for giving and receiving. Because this person did not receive, like this person gave out a lot of nurturing, but did not receive it back. And so it puts you off balance, Queen of Cups. So you really don't know how to do that. Like genuinely, you just don't know. You try, but you really don't know. You don't even know how to really give it to yourself because you weren't shown. You're learning. You're learning how to give, how to nurture yourself. That's why you have this Tower card here, because you're gonna come to some type of realization, you know, of like why. And I'm starting to hear some more messages, even in this relationship. Like you didn't know how to properly nurture this relationship because you didn't even know how to nurture yourself. Because you weren't shown. And it's more deeper than that. You went through cycles of this, is what I'm hearing. You went through cycles of this because you wanted to learn how to do that. That's what you signed up for. That's unconditional love. But you went through cycles of it, but it's something deeper than what you realize, is what I'm hearing. That's why this Tower moment here is coming, because you're gonna understand and you're gonna know, and it's gonna help you heal. Wow. Whoever you are, my heart goes out to you. Like seriously. Like for real. Like for real. Like for real. Wow. Like to be a female and not receive a certain type of nurturing from your mom or your dad at home, it's tough. It's tough. It really is. Especially if you're the type of female that you're very sensitive or empathic and very sweet, and you know, like, that's tough. It's very tough. It'd be different if you was out here, you was just one of those females that just, you know, didn't care and you was just gonna get everybody that got you. You're not that. You wanted to do things differently. You could have done that, but you chose to do something different. From what I could tell, what you've been through, you chose to do something different. You made that decision. And when you made that decision, you went through a lot. Just to heal your heart. Just to heal your heart. You either had that Tower moment today, or you'll be having it sometime soon, or you could have already had it. All right, I want to get a card for the action. Angels, what's the action to take? Ooh. Okay, a woman holding a coin. That was the other way. Okay. And then walking away was at the bottom of the deck. So, okay. Okay. So, a woman holding a coin. Walking away was at the bottom of the deck. And yin and yang is in reverse. And then we got this angel of balance at the bottom of the card in reverse, okay? You're being asked to walk away. And this woman holding the coin, focus more on your finances, okay? I want to see something with this yin yang energy in reverse. Okay. All right. So this yin yang card in reverse, I'm going to read it. It says, it's 111, sorry. This card reverse reveals a yang cycle, which is one of active, outgoing energy. This time calls for a more logical approach to things, but the logical needs to be applied to purposeful action. This cycle is often marked by creativity and new beginnings, sometimes with significant outer change. Let yourself apply more forceful energy to the task at hand and take advantage of this highly charged yang time. So it's just interesting right now that they're talking about taking advantage of the energy at this time, because that is what I was speaking about earlier in this reading when I was saying that when this divine masculine comes out of this energy, the divine is telling them to take an opportune take opportunity in this energy when they come out. But this is confirming that, because divine feminine for you right now at this time in the present right now, the divine is telling you to take opportune time of this energy by focusing on your finances, okay? To bring back that balance in. Angel of balance is in reverse. That's the action for you to take. I'm not saying turn into Lil' Kim fuck niggas getting money. I'm not saying doing that, but I'm saying that you're being asked to just like balance that out. Okay? Like balance that out. Focus on your money, but don't turn into, oh, you get money. Don't turn into that. Just, you know, it's like, it's not like it is you doing it from a loving place. Like you just learning how to focus on you from a loving place without picking up that energy of like, you know, resentment. That energy of like, fuck that, like that energy. Don't come with that, is what they saying. Because that's not going to help anything. All right? So that's the action to take. And let's get a card for the outcome. That's not going to solve or resolve anything. All that's going to do is just place you, have you repeat another cycle to learn the lesson. Okay? So keep the wheel moving forward and to just get into your finances and worry about your finances. But just don't go to the extreme with it. All right, angels, can I get a message for the outcome? Woo, that's too many cards. That's too many cards. Let's do this again. Too many cards. But the third eye chakra card popped out, though. So that popped out in a way where it was separate on its own. It actually landed on top of all these cards that's right here. So I'm going to keep that because of the fact that it did do that. It wasn't in the pile. There was a pile of cards over here, and it was just way too many. Way too many. I'm like, nah, that's just too many. It's almost like the whole deck fell out my hand. All right, angels, what other messages do you have? What other messages? Okay, there's also this throat chakra here. Okay, a 5 and a 6. All right. That's interesting because there's a 5 and a 6 here that equals 11. Right? See that? But then there's this balance card here at the bottom of the deck that says 11. 11, 11. Twin flames. Okay. This is how I'm reading this for the outcome. That's why also here this yin yang was here, and then that other card for this deck was Angel of Balance in reverse, and I said this is going to help you bring back in your balance. Overall for the outcome here, because balance is at the bottom of the deck in reverse, the both of you guys, or one of you guys, okay, one of you is going to communicate something, and one of you is going to start seeing something different, seeing things different. And one of you are going to learn how to communicate different, or both. Either way, it could go either way. It could apply either way. And that's going to bring the balance back into your connection. That's why you have this romantic love here, okay? And that's why you also have all these other cards with this divine masculine energy all over the place, because he don't know how to feel. He's going to learn how to see now and communicate. And divine feminine, there may be aspects of you that may learn how to communicate differently, because you are the high priestess, so you already can see and know. But you see how her eyes are closed? And she was sideways? But I already told you earlier, the advice for that is for you not to know about this and kind of stagnate yourself waiting on it to keep it moving. So that's the outcome. And that's going to bring the balance back in this connection. And it's so funny how they ended this reading with 11:11 message. Wow. Or it could be even both, because you're twins. That's why they probably did this. This is funny. You both. There's going to be aspects, because I know someone's going to think, well, the high priestess knows and knows everything. There are going to be aspects of the both of you for your own reasons why this throat and this eye chakra is going to balance this relationship. Okay? That's why they wanted me to end it like this with 11:11. Wow. That is divine. Well, guys, this reading has been an hour and 18 minutes long. And I hope you stay to the end, because this is a very beautiful reading. And I know in the beginning I had to get my cat out of here, but please do not miss out on this reading. Love you all. Thanks for watching me. Deuce.